When trauma happens, there's a disconnect between the head, the heart, and the body. Now, remember what we've been saying. We're going to go back to our foundational paradigm. The head is the place where the mind is, generally. And with that, when we're talking about head, we're talking about past intellect or memory. When we talk about heart, we're talking about emotion. So there's been a separation of head and heart, and sometimes even the body is affected, as it was with Karen, that uncontrollable shaking. In some people, the disconnect is so profound that they actually develop subpersonas, or what we call alters. Again, this is something to save for a later time when I teach on DID or SRA. But it's really the trauma that brings about this state of shabar. And trauma doesn't refer so much to the event itself, but rather the person's reaction to an event. And this can't be gauged by how bad the event is. Let me say that again. We don't gauge trauma by how bad the event is. We gauge trauma by the response that a person has to the event and what the event was that triggered it in a person. So you could have two people who experience the identical stimulus. This one may end up in a state of shabar or trauma, and this one may not. The difference, of course, is resilience and that concept we were just talking about, peace. Trauma, then, is a state of being stuck or stuckness, and it's the inability to return to that abiding joy that God wants us to have.